Hey guys, Dylan here. Today I'm with Lemon. She has done about 5 days of leash training with us while she's here just for boarding because her parents were on vacation. Few things that I expect out of a dog if they are good on a leash. They are to be at your left hand side and there should be no tension on the leash. And if there is, we need to be resolving it. If she's at your side and you pick up on the leash here, she should sit. If she doesn't, I take my hand here, a little pressure on the butt. As soon as she folds, I relax the leash. Lemon heel, tap the leg. That's her indication to let her know that we are now leash walking. And you will be expected to, even if there's dogs playing over there, to be expected to pay attention. That was a check, okay? Little pressure on her to wake her up, all right? I don't care if she doesn't focus on me, but she's gonna get really loud if she doesn't focus on me, okay? She's gonna have to resolve that all on her own. I expect her to resolve issues on her own. I expect her to sit next to me when I stop walking, and if not, we'll put a little pressure on the leash until she sits. Heel, she gets a cue, sit. A little tension here, a little tension here. Good, that's great, stay. Heel, correction. Heel, correction. Heel, heel, correction. Heel, good girl, good. So, some of that was a little ugly, but I think the problem is that people don't know how to resolve the issue. And the issue is with the proper timing of correction. She has nowhere to go. Where's she gonna go? She's gonna sit down. Good. Heel. Sit. Good. Heel. Now that we have a little precedent set and there's been enough pressure applied, she's willing to take the lesson no problem. Good. Sit. No. Sit. Good. Little body pressure heel. Good girl. Little praise. Here. Stay. Sit. Little body pressure. Good. Heel. Good girl. There we go. And she's finally starting to understand. Heel. And sit. Very good. Stay. And heel. Good girl. Now we're talking to her back through here. She's cheating a little bit. Heel. Hey, get lost. Good. Good. And now she's getting into it. So what we want is when we stop, leash pressure comes up, we want her to sit. A little pressure on the butt if we have to. Good. Heel. When I start walking, she starts walking. I want to be able to do something like a figure 8, right? Could be an ottoman in your house. It could be a little table that you got. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Heel. Good. When I stop, I need her to sit. Put a little pressure on her. Sit. No. Sit. Good girl. Heel. And we're moving. And then we're sitting. Very good, sweet girl. Couple little things I do. I'll just kind of move off to her a little bit. Lemon, heel. Good girl. Get her nice and tight back to the leg. This should be soft, or this should be slack the whole time. So if it's not slack and she walks off, I'm picking the leash up until she sits. And then I ask her what she wants. Good, heel. If she's gonna walk off ahead of me, I'll either check her on the leash or I'll just say, hey, we gotta stop and sit here. Okay, now we can heel here. Perfect. So, a lot of you guys have the habit of continuing the walk for a pulling dog. If the dog had to sit every time they started to pull on the leash, then you'd find the dog became extremely good at sitting and it stopped pulling on the leash, which then you got a great problem to have. So a lot of you guys got a great problem to have. They're pulling, they're not by your side, they're bouncing off the leash. Every time they put tension on the leash, you can check them for it, but even more successful, you just pick the leash up, sit, sit, slack the pressure as soon as they sit. Little praise here. At first it's a real problem because you can't go anywhere because the dog's always bouncing off the leash and pulling. So you get really good at sitting at first. And that's okay, you move slow. So everybody wants to move fast and go very far. At first you move slow. Unfortunately, the dog has to deal with the pressure. Once the dog understands the pressure and that they know that you follow through every time, it becomes a sitting game. Then they become really good at sitting. Then you can walk it a little more in between sits, and then everybody goes, hey, that's great. The dog sits right next to your side every time you stop, and you have gone through the legwork. But I'm telling you, it's a good problem to have. A dog bouncing off the leash, it's okay, trust me. If you guys need any help, please let us know.